Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about how I lost my Foggy matchup. So these are basically the teams that I have used in the Foggy. They're not really amazing teams in my opinion, they're pretty decent, but I expected to win, to be honest. My jack in the box was basically this team. I knew this team would perform to their max because I have used it previously and it won me the Foggy previously. Although unfortunately this time, even though this team won all 3 battles, it wasn't enough because the rest of the teams were pretty lackluster, especially this team. I run the Doom's Monarchs in my Yggdrasil for a while now, but I'm not sure why I went with the Strikers version in the Foggy Colosseum. I guess I kind of overlooked it and thought it would be better for some reason, even though we know Monarchs are the best synergy. So I kind of messed up with this team. This team wasn't really a team I would expect to win anyway. It was just to weaken the enemy teams, so the team 4 and team 5 can have a easier time. The same goes pretty much for all of the teams before that. This team is kind of a mess up. It's basically using all of the strong heroes in a single team, even though it doesn't particularly work together. But I didn't really know what to make out of it because there's a lot of good heroes that are available and not being used, and you simply cannot fit all the good heroes in 5 teams because it's getting kind of harder and harder to do that. Especially will be keep on getting harder as there are more heroes, but you can only use so few of them that basically you will have a lot of good heroes on the bench unless, I don't know, something happens, they increase the cap or something. So this team is absolute mess. I wouldn't suggest running it to anyone, but the team 5 is absolutely goated. You can go as far to take down the Janna for Narissa, but since the current Foggy feeds the Janna because she stuns and she has a decent shield, especially with her runes, it fits kind of Janna nicer. And she also increases her attack, which further increases the Magatama, so they're pretty nice combo. The reason why I use Mirror is I basically don't see any Chrono Relic worthy of using in Avengers, apart from the Gleipnir, which the Avengers don't really care about. So the Mirror Relic fits perfectly with the revives and it basically fuels the Magatama even further with the extra revives and extra deaths. So the team 5 is amazing, I would suggest everyone to run it. And as for team 4, I would rework it to something different, something like Ayushta, Halissa, the Behemoth and the Leviathan as well as the Cleopatra. So I think this is the team you should be running in the Foggy. This team is pretty broken on the paper, it's pretty broken in the Yggdrasil. It's okay-ish in the World Arena, it doesn't beat Avengers still. It takes a lot of from Avengers, from basically this team, not Avengers but Phantoms more likely. It takes a lot of from them to take them down, but it still does take them down. I think maybe if my Ayushta was slightly higher, it wouldn't be able to, because her ult force in PvP is absolutely broken. The rest of the teams, as I mentioned, aren't really good. This team is slightly okay, it's not something ideal, maybe you could play something like this, but yeah, it's not Foggy worthy probably. I think there's a better use of Odin out there, but yeah. So how did I lose? So basically all of my 3 teams, actually 2 teams, lost to the Monarch Ayushta team. As you can see, the Ayushta takes a lot of damage. She's so beefy, she's so tanky, it's absolutely insane to take her down. Even with the 4 heroes, they still won this Odin team. Maybe it was a timeout. Odin tanked absolutely insane amount of damages, so did the Norwegian Ayushta. And in the team 3, just look at how much damage she tanked alone. This is Ayushta alone, so her ult force is absolutely insane. She's so tanky, she does insane amounts of damage, and she's one of the better seasonal heroes we have had in a while. She just provides so much to the team and provides so much to herself that she's almost as Exodia as the Avenger Phantom team. So props to Vic to realizing that I messed up by running strikers instead of monarchs, but yeah, I paid the price. So the fourth team he ran is your usual Avenger Phantoms, but he uses Dahlia to swap with the Hela, so Hela increases the attack of other allies even further, and he basically doesn't run Mavis because he runs Dahlia. Now this team is also really solid. I personally believe that the Mavis version is better, and as you can see he runs the Fortitude Relic, which is useless in the Phoenix meta. It doesn't really do anything. The HP boost is also whatever because you want your heroes to die. Sure, keeping them alive is good, but you also want them to die to proc Magatama as much. The reason why he runs this relic, the Underworld Key, is because I think he believes the relic damage increase also works on Magatama. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I think it's rather hard to test, so I didn't really bother testing it. He also won this fight, which is fair and square. Let's look at the damage tanked. So Victoria was the tankiest, but all of his damage tanked a lot of damage. In the fifth fight, he also won with 4 members. So yeah, Maya Yushta basically lost. She tanked a lot of damage, but monarchs really killed her, and I think she really needs monarchs. I run the Dahlia with her because I wanted to swap her with Dahlia so she gets double the bonuses from the Oath Force, but yeah, that wasn't enough and I needed to run basically monarchs so the team lasts as long as possible so she gets as much bonus from her Oath Force as possible. And in the sixth fight he basically just had Dahlia left, which lost, and yeah, that's about it. This is where my Avengers team basically gets on and it beats all of his other teams. So this is just how much Odin is broken. As you can see, just look at the damage he tanked from Mavis and Magatama. It's absolutely unreasonable and just a broken hero overall. I'm not really fond of this version of his team, but again, he won, so I'm not going to comment on it. But yeah, my Avengers won all of his teams. Unfortunately, I ran out of the teams here, so he still has Team 5, which I believe is Mavis and Aphrodite, some type of Avenger Monarch versions that he didn't get to use because I messed up either on the ordering or either on the team. So maybe if I used my Phantoms first and they would have for sure taken down this team, maybe not this team, but maybe the outcome would have been different. But yeah, not much to change, and yeah, I messed up on some of the teams, I messed up on the ordering very likely, but he did swap, so props to Vic. He's a really good player, one of the unique players in my opinion. He has tons of weird stuff he uses, such as the relics combinations and the heroes combinations. Like nobody really runs this relic combination in the team that you want to die. And yeah, anyways, that's about it. So yeah, see you in the next one.